Zach Queer Eater Towers.
Queer eater. Yum, 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 yum.
Didn't you just say that for some reason?
Feet eater.
Feet. Okay, Zach Feet Eater Towers.
Have you put a foot in your mouth?
Fuck yeah. Have you?
I think once.
I'll tell you one thing. It was a girl's.
Oh,
There's no
honestly,
fucking way I'm putting a boy's foot in my mouth ever.
Exactly. First of all, I'm Kelsey. Run to YouTube and look at my head, Darragh.
Okay, I'm soaking my extensions out because I
Same.
want to retape them.
But mine are on my pubes. I'm gonna get mine braided later. With the island braids.
Oh my
that
god!
go clack, clack, clack,
no,
clack, clack, clack.
your pussy hair is culturally appropriating
My bussy hair.
your pussy hair. Do you have butthole hair?
Yeah.
Why have I never seen your butthole?
Well, I'd have to really be showing it to you.
What did you just pull out of your
A
pocket?
lozenge wrapper.
Hey, you 80-year-old woman.
Can I tell you? Okay,
Yeah.
so I was really brave actually this morning when I ate this one because I was at a stoplight like 6 weeks ago. Popped one of these. It went directly back and it was like sitting on a ledge. And I'm driving and I'm like, and I just flung my head forward and it went flying out. Kelsey
What
was.
do you mean you flung you gave yourself the Heimlich on your chair?
It was so fluid, like it went, and I was like, and I flung my head forward, and it flew out of my mouth.
And that's why you should deep throat things, because you have the muscles to project, give yourself the Heimlich. Is that
what
the
I
messaging
did?
of the story?
Yeah, well, anything to get you sucking on more knobs. That's my ultimate.
Especially if it almost kills you.
Yeah.
Have you ever put a foot in your mouth?
Wait, we were talking about my butthole.
Oh, sorry.
And I think it is sad that you haven't seen it. And I'd be happy to send you a picture of me on all fours.
I don't know if I need that.
Well, how do you want to see the butt? Do you want me to put like a little frame,
No,
like an
can I just
Instagram
see
frame around it?
Can I? Yeah, put the
Do you want me
sepia
to
filter.
Do you want me to take the on all fours and zoom in?
Only if you Facetune it. No, can I see it in person?
Wait, Facetune it, like give it like lashes and
Yeah.
like
A little
cinched
like
waist.
wink. Lashes.
I think it'd be so funny if my butthole got so used it needed like a drawstring. It's like the end of a sleeping bag or like a sausage casing.
Shut
and you just
up. Like literally, like you know what I'm picturing? You know those bags of soccer balls when you were a kid,
Yep.
and
That's
that had
inside,
that. Yes,
and the outside is the.
you just have marbles on the inside.
Yeah,
big
sure.
giant soccer balls.
My Gwyneth Paltrow, what were they called? The eggs, the Gwyneth Paltrow eggs.
Oh, fucking.
Come on, this
Google
is
it.
white woman
Oh
history.
my god, you're right. What the fuck are they called?
It's like jasmine egg, jaggered egg.
Everyone that's listening is screaming right now. Not the jade eggs.
Oh, isn't that it?
No,
That's
but
what I
they
was
have a
picturing.
name. Y'all know what we're talking about. The pussy eggs.
The goop eggs.
Yeah. What about them?
No, you were just saying my butt was filled with marbles.
Yes.
But I said filled with those eggs.
I can't get over that you have a drawstring in your butthole, like a little tampon
I said
string
that is
hanging
a
out.
career goal.
No, I know, but I can't unsee it now. Why won't you just show me in real life?
My butthole?
Yeah.
I could.
Okay.
Have you had it bleached ever? Your butthole?
I don't even truly. I just found out that means like you bleach, you dye the skin.
Yeah.
That seems dangerous.
I mean, people have been doing it since Plymouth Rock.
What's that?
When we landed here as pilgrims.
We landed. What were we in a fucking
We landed
airplane?
on Plymouth Rock.
What
Pilgrims.
is? Where is that?
Pilgrims.
Where is Plymouth Rock?
The East Coast. The 13 original colonies.
Don't Google it. Why do I picture it's in like Massachusetts?
Probably.
Okay.
Plymouth Rock is probably a state of mind. But I do know those pilgrims got off that ship and they found the first nail salon and they said, bleach everything that's not tied down.
But why? Why are you saying your butthole's a little dark around the edges, a little burnt, a little crispy?
I actually got to
leave in the oven a little too long.
You know what's odd is I think it's like pinker than my white skin.
Same.
Okay, so maybe that's not bad.
Do you see this? That's
Again,
the exact color.
Again, run to the YouTube.
Yeah.
She's holding up an inflamed red
butthole
colored thing.
Wait, so you still haven't answered my question.
What?
Have you sucked on feet?
Yes, and I'm remembering now, it was this guy who I was still, happy about this
Yeah, well,
story?
you were just so like, yes.
Yes. It was this guy who we had negotiated like a dom sub dynamic. And so when he was like, I was like, I think probably Sorkin is dork. And he was like, you want to like lick Sir's feet? And I was like, like I thought it was like a yes and situation.
Like improv?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I went down there and like, yeah, they were like tall man feet.
Y'all, if you're going to make us suck your fucking feet, get a petty.
Run them through one of those like golf ball washers on the court.
Get one of those foot massagers, but replace it with bristles.
Yeah, fill it with bleach and fucking Brillo pads.
Honestly.
This man had hooves. And but I did kind of, and you know what's so funny is if he were hotter, I would have been, I think, totally cool and into it.
What if you like had to like
I probably did.
like pull a hair out?
Yeah, for sure. But that happens when you're just on a Sorkin a dork in the. Who are you texting?
No, I've been writing down notes of funny moments for TikToks, and they've all been from you, which is why I keep being like, oh, I gotta write this down before I forget it.
Oh yeah, that'll happen when you're hanging out with me.
Shit, keep going.
That's what he said. There was never a "that's what he said" movement.
No,
I
you
wonder
guys
why
have
that
enough.
is. What?
You don't need more time.
Oftentimes,
Honestly,
what?
stop talking. No. Sorry, keep going.
I would love to not talk.
No, you wouldn't. You would rather die. You would
like
rather
not talking.
KYS.
I listen.
Absolutely the fuck not.
You know what's so funny?
You're
is
the opposite of a therapist.
I was just, thank you. I was just at a gay brunch and they were there were like 4 extremely hot dudes, then my friend, and then the owner of the restaurant. And I was just an active listener, peppering in with my little one-liners until they found out that I like have stuff going on. And then of course it was like, oh,
This guy can perform.
Yeah, this guy
Dance
can talk.
for us, donkey. Can I tell you my foot experience?
yeah.
I'm like remembering it being part of a threesome, and I remember it wasn't even asked of me. I just remember seeing her foot, being like, wow, that's a nice, clean.
Oh, and you sucked it.
Yeah, and I put the whole fucking thing in my mouth.
And it was a girl's foot.
It was received.
So first of all, I've had my feet sucked on a lot, and I'm ticklish, so I've nearly kicked people in the back of the throat. Oh, but having your and you have had your feet sucked?
Oh yeah.
It feels like, because it's warm and wet in there.
Yeah.
It feels like what I imagine a stingray trying to eat your foot would
Not
be
even
like.
close.
Really?
Yes, I have been stung by a jellyfish, and I've seen many a stingray. Not close.
Okay, maybe a horse without teeth
Do you think stingrays bite?
with their tail,
Fair.
right?
That is correct. They do
Okay.
bite with their tail.
I just imagine they gum everything with their mouth hole.
Do stingrays have teeth?
Don't Google it. Could you imagine a stingray like smiling on school picture day?
Yes,
and it's
it's just-
like,
Yeah, and it's just got a fucking row of chompies.
no, but I will say, as someone who gets forked and I'm on my back with my legs like on shoulders, guys often
It's natural
on,
instinct.
yeah, they suck on the toe because it's like right by their face.
Do you know what the the reason why I had to suck on a foot during a threesome is, and a lot of people don't talk about the awkward moments of threesomes.
You just said you went for it. You said you didn't have to. Oh,
Yeah.
you were filling in the void.
Yes. The thing that they don't tell you about threesomes is like there is often one person not doing something particularly like immediate to the sexual moment.
Yeah.
And I think I just was like, look at that foot.
That foot looks dry.
Yeah, let me see what happens.
Okay.
I need to make out with something, and if it's not her,
2 thoughts, and this is like this first is a bit
2?
that
That's
I
one more than
tried-
usual.
I know, right? In my 20s, I was like an integral part of the threesome. Like I was like, you know, the middle piece of the Eiffel Tower. Like I was, if I wasn't there, the threesome would fall apart.
Yeah.
But now in my like 30s, I'm like just the old man who maintains the Eiffel Tower. Like who's shooing pigeons away, like taking pictures for tourists. Even more appropriately so, I feel like, did you watch Handmaid's Tale?
not all of it.
Okay, but you know the barren woman,
Yes.
who just holds her hands and like
Yes.
kisses her forehead.
Yes.
That's me in a threesome now.
Oh,
I'm
you're
like,
kinda
you're doing
like-
great, sweetie.
Yes, you're giving Amy Poehler Mean Girls vibes. Just like making sure everyone's got their
Yep,
snacks.
yep.
We're all happy.
If you're gonna do anal, I'd rather you do it in the house.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, how was you? Just got back from Vegas.
Vegas was cute.
You were opening for Taylor Tomlinson, the
Correct.
stand-up comedian at the
Win. She has a residency there.
Oh,
she
that's
performs like a one weekend every other month. I think that's been the residency. But her tour is about to kick off. It's gonna be, as of now, 15-month tour.
Holy shit!
I know. But she's incredible. She like always sells out this theater. They put us up in really nice rooms at the Win.
Okay, that's what I really wanted to talk about.
The room.
I saw you were staying in a fancy hotel room. I think I even just texted you room, all caps.
Oh, so funny. My friend Jared
Uh-huh.
also did room.
Because we've talked about hotel rooms a lot on this podcast.
Yeah.
They are elite for many things, but sex being one of them.
Oh my God. Yes.
So
they're the horniest space. And also, this is a hotel room that like when you open the door, the curtains automatically open.
it's like, you're rich.
Yes.
It sings to you.
yes.
Yeah.
And like everything is controlled by an iPad.
Ah.
So like the TV channels, ordering stuff, the
See,
curtains.
some people listen to this podcast thinking, oh, we're about to hear about Zach's crazy stand-up weekend. No, I want to know about
the
your
hotel.
fancy suite. Did you have good room service?
I didn't get I have a like I'm against room service.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to talk about this.
It's too expensive.
Always, but that's the point.
No, I don't like it.
Wait, no, you have to subscribe to room service being stupid. That's why it exists.
No.
What do you mean?
No. I
Okay,
refuse.
well, to be fair, you're in
I can't
Vegas,
enjoy it.
which is like buffet central. You can find food pretty much any corner of any building.
And, well, I say the Wynn has beautiful establishments. The tour often pays for our meals. So, there's an Earth Cafe.
Oh, yes, I've been to it many a time.
Yes, so we go to that for a lot of meals. But yeah, no, it's the same with like Uber Eats. I cannot enjoy Chipotle when I know it was $27. I'm like, I feel stupid. I literally
Fair.
feel stupid.
So we didn't like abandon resolve, take it as like a caution to the wind and just fuck it, charge it to the
No,
room.
I mean, I won't deprive myself. If
Yeah.
I was ever like, I'm starving, it's late, I want this chicken club, even though it's going to be $38, I'll do that. But like, I like walking and I like,
That's true.
I like adventures and I like to
That's your
wander.
old woman in you. You are such an old lady about that.
Well, I told you I've been feeding the squirrels in my courtyard.
No, you fucking didn't. You
This
sure
is-
fucking didn't tell me that.
This is for almost a year now.
What?
Yes, I get a giant thing of nuts from Costco and it
Hold on. You remember at Costco?
Oh yeah.
Who are you? I don't know who you are.
The only reason I want to have a family is to get the best deal out of Costco. Like that's the only reason I want to start a family. So I can get a pound of spinach dip and it not go to waste.
But Zach, I don't know if you know this. That means when you have a family, there's people that are living with you.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just throw out half a pound of
Yeah, you can still go to Costco. Why don't you bring me? I'll
go.
split things with you.
That's great. We can get Tupperware containers and like splitsies. No, okay, so I go to Costco for body wash, toilet paper,
Okay.
paper towels,
Okay.
trash bags, a snack that
Smiles
bites back.
back with their tail.
Yeah, but like maybe a big thing of individual chips. I always grab a rotisserie chicken because they're basically free there.
That
and
doesn't sound right.
it's also just fun to like wander around and get. I almost said supplies samples.
I'm shooketh that you are buying nuts for squirrels.
Yes, it's so cute. I have a bunch of video now too because they'll come up and they'll stand at my screen.
Have you seen? Nope. On TikTok, there's like a guy who's gone like mega vi by
Is it a hot guy
feeding-
with a squirrel?
Yes. And
But
it's
it's
like
inside his house?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's outside on his patio. And he like earned its trust and everyone was rooting for them. He built it a tiny little house, like a little dollhouse.
Okay, maybe I need to do that.
Yeah. Oh my, a tiny dollhouse with a webcam.
Yes, because this is the thing. I'm at this point where it is not Snow White Disney adventure enough for me.
Okay.
I need one of these fuckers to jump on my shoulder in the next 3 months or the nuts are going bye-bye.
I was going to say, because this is like, I'm not saying you're not a nice person, but you've never bought nuts for me. You know what I mean? Like, this is a kind act you're doing for
and
animals.
Guess what? No, I'm not gonna.
That's, you feed me cookies and that's plenty.
Hold on. Wait. You have
What?
to see. Oh, hold on.
Jack's holding his phone at me. Oh my God, those are like cashews. Oh my God, here comes the squirrel. He's walking up to your little plate. Oh my God, he's taking, oh my God. He took one and he's eating it in front of you. Zach,
He'll sit right by me and eat them.
how have you not invited me over for this? Do you think it's the same squirrels every time?
There are 3, and they definitely like fight with each other and stuff. But like, look,
Oh my God.
it is very cute.
I can't believe you've done this without me.
Anyway, but again, I do need them to become more a part of my life.
I could see that, dude. The fact that you would have a squirrel sidekick makes perfect sense.
I think so too.
You know?
Brat Summer.
That is the definition of Brat Summer. So you didn't answer my main question about Vegas. Did you have sex in your hotel room?
No.
There
was
wasn't
this,
that kind of trip.
So I was on the apps. I was on Grindr. And it was okay. I came close last night. There was this like muscle dude who had tapped me on Grindr earlier in the day, and then he messaged, "Sorry to be weird, but do you do comedy?" I was like, "I do," and he goes, "Were you just opening for Taylor?" And I was like, "I was." And then he sent his nude. They were great. He's like muscle guy.
Oh my
And
God.
then I sent my nudes, and my flight was at 6:20 a.m. So like I had to get up at like 4:45 to be gone by 5:15.
Yeah.
And so like I was messaging him, and then he like walked back to his hotel, and I was like,
No.
this is an hour.
Yeah, because once you walk back to your hotel in Vegas, that's
It's
like
too far.
walking crosstown in Manhattan.
it's
done.
so
yeah, you're either in the
far.
lobby or at the casino or at the pool, or you're gone to me. You're dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So, but I saw his nice dangalang, and that was nice. That
Next
was good.
time.
Yeah.
What is your nude situation?
What do you
How do you have like specific nudes you sent? Do you have like a
Absolutely.
Rolodex of your own?
So on Grindr, this is such a great question. On
I can't believe we
Grindr,
haven't talked about it.
you can do private albums.
Yes, I knew that.
And so I have 4 albums.
Uh-huh.
One is bottom vibes.
Okay.
One is top vibes.
Okay.
One is level 1. One is level 2. So if this guy is giving off verse, I'm not sure what he's into, I give him a level 1.
Okay.
Because
Which
it has
is
a
what?
little bit, it has like it has a butt picture, and it has like part of a shaft picture.
Oh,
like
okay.
the beginning.
Okay.
And then level 2 is like on all fours, and then like a full D.
Oh my God.
And then bottom vibes is like a couple different butt pictures in various ways, and top vibes is a couple different like danglings.
Did you take all the photos yourself?
Yeah.
And this is accumulated over the last what?
I changed them out.
You keep them
oldest,
current?
Yeah, the oldest one is probably admittedly like 2 years. But
Oh,
my
that's
butt
not bad.
hasn't changed
No.
a ton.
Well, the drawstring's probably gotten tighter.
oh my God. Come over and nibble my drawstring. That's gonna be
Your tagline?
the tagline.
Wow.
But yum. Yeah.
I didn't know.
But a lot of it was done with like a remote clicker
Uh-huh.
and just like
Oh my gosh, you set up.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, of course. You take like 40 and then you find it's like headshots.
Wait, can you show me a level 1 that I can react to
Yeah.
live on the pod?
Wait, and then you talk about your nudes.
This is the first time I'm going to see any spicy pic of you, even if it's a level 1. Throw it to break, and when we come back, Zach's going to show me his news, and I'm going to react. Bye. All right, first up, we have
booty.
Let's see it.
This is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
This
bottom
is whole?
vibes. This
Okay.
is kind of, but like, I won't make them big, so you can. Just
I can
see,
zoom.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah. What do you mean? You think you're going to show me a picture of your butt without a whole butthole? Okay. What I'm seeing is 2 photos. Wait, this is great. How have I never seen that? You just immediately look at you. Did you see how nervy you just got?
Well, yeah, I'm literally
Critiquing
ass
your
up
art
to you.
Okay, I've never seen you be shy in my life, and you just grabbed the
turning
pillow
red.
and started like massaging it like it was a titty. Or I don't know what else to call it for you. Okay, first one I'm looking at is you're looking over your own shoulder,
But no face.
no face, and you've got your butt out and you're cheeked up. You are just cheeky.
Yeah, the underwear's pulled just below the cheeks, which I love because it gives an automatic shelf.
Yes.
And like, it's like, oh, that's the butt.
That's a good cheat. Give yourself a built-in shelf.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to scroll to the right, and it's going to be you spread.
I mean, this is definitely like I am booty up.
Yep.
And the one I will, did it go?
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a G string.
A jock strap.
Okay.
G
Sure.
string is.
I'm going to zoom.
She's on my bussy teeth.
Do you know what though? That's exactly what I thought your butthole would look
Yeah,
like.
it's like I'm like obviously I wouldn't have given you my phone if I wasn't like
if
okay
you had
with
a
it.
horrendous butthole.
Yeah.
If your butthole was like an old woman sitting in a shoe, like, hey,
But it's
welcome,
like-
kid.
Yeah, it's
You have a great butthole.
totally fine.
How recent is that?
This is probably 2.5 years.
Oh, I was gonna say it does look younger.
Stop. Now my butthole has crow's feet around it. Now I get filler in my booty flaps.
I love this because I love the idea of us reacting to each other's nudes. Like, how have we never done this before?
I mean, well, I see your boobs every time I come over here.
You see everything every time you come over here. I'm
Yeah.
very walking
You're
around naked, girl. I mean,
very-
the audience can see my boobs right now. Basically, if you're watching this on YouTube.com.
Another reason to run, not walk,
Yes.
over to the YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna get any more.
No,
Oh, okay.
we gotta little by little.
Okay, you know what's so funny that I had like wanted to make this episode about was bullying. But it also feels like nudes can should I bully you a little?
No.
Okay.
But I was gonna say like internet bullying has a lot to do with like getting people's nudes.
I know this is in the second half of the podcast, but I was like, I'll tell Zach as my housekeeping, but we can also make it like a little topic tea sesh. It was my birthday.
Happy belated.
We went to the Olivia Rodrigo concert together.
You and I did.
Best time ever.
It was so fun.
It was so fun.
I will say I told some friends about this, and when Olivia prompted all of the tween-age girls to scream, it actually had a ripple effect in my ears. Like
You were
I had
like
to
kind of
cover.
shocked for a second.
I was.
I looked at you and I was worried, like you were shell shocked.
It was very like I'm too old. Like my old ears are like not okay with that frequency.
No, that was crazy. But I had fun.
It was so fun, and that girl has so many bops.
And she's
for
talented
2 albums
live.
or whatever.
She's just got a banger voice. Then you went out of town. I went to the fair for my birthday. I drove all the way down to Orange County.
So it was the Orange County Fair.
Yes, with the athlete, and we went to the fair for the day. And man, you know I love games.
You love lots of stuff.
You know I love wasting money.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, don't say that. Don't bully.
And there was one game in particular that I'm not even going to tell you how much I spent on it.
$62.
Oh, way more.
Stop.
Zachary, way fucking more.
$302.
Close.
$340.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. But this is the game. Imagine a stick. You hold the stick like a fishing rod. And at the end, there's a string. And on the bottom of the string, there's a little tiny plastic circle. So it literally looks like the most basic fishing rod ever with a plastic circle on the end.
Okay.
On the ground is a Corona bottle, and it's facing you. It's on its side.
The neck is facing
the neck
you.
is facing you, and it's on a little platform. You have to put the ring around the bottle, and you have to stand up the bottle perfectly,
Okay.
and you win the most ginormous prize at the fair.
Which should be the clue that it is almost impossible.
Correct. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, well, what is everyone doing over there? There's like no game. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And you walk up and you see people fucking fishing.
Were there multiple people going at one time?
This place was always booked and busy.
Really?
People wanted to stand this goddamn bottle because it seems so simple, Zachary. It seems so simple.
Wow.
This is the hardest fucking thing.
Stop. Did you buy the thing?
No.
Are you trying to?
No.
Are you gonna? So you can
No.
practice and then come
We
back?
got there at 4 p.m.
Oh, no.
We didn't leave till about 10:30.
Whoa.
And I won the goddamn game at about
Stop.
10:29 and got my big ass fare.
Your $350.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's downstairs.
What is it?
It's a Squirtle.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
Y'all hate to it's not that big.
So
It's not that big.
I did also get a second one because the lady felt bad for me. I think she was like,
yeah, because you paid
Yeah.
for her kid's college.
correct, and she gave me this huge giant ape gorilla thing. It was huge. It was actually huge, and it was too big for me. So we gave it to the athlete's friend who was
Okay.
there with it.
And
He asked
they
a girl
were
to
a
be his
child?
girlfriend. No,
The athlete asked someone to be their girlfriend.
no, the friend asked someone to be their girlfriend.
Was this a double date?
Kind of. They just like ended up showing up and were like, "Oh, hey,
Are they also an athlete?
used to be."
Okay.
So that was cute. Whatever, not the point. I just need to tell you about that little diction I had. And the athlete was like, "I'm afraid to ever go to a casino with you. Like, I don't think we should ever do that." And I was like, "Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a gambling problem.
For sure." But as we were sitting having lunch at the fair, or
Which
dinner,
was don't
Corn
skip
dog.
over the
corn dog deep fried Oreos,
corn
pickle
dog.
wrapped in bacon, deep fried. And are you ready for
No.
this? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready.
Wait, sidebar. Did you know they do pickle sandwiches
Oh yeah.
where they like pour out the
Everything
pickle?
was pickled
Well,
there.
I'm saying like here in LA, there's a restaurant that
Oh.
or a place, a deli that like picture a big pickle and they scoop out and then they fill it with meat and like
It's a
cheese
Subway
and stuff.
sandwich,
Yeah,
but
with-
pickles as bread.
But a pickle, yeah.
I hate that.
No, you don't. And
Dr. Pepper with pickles in it and pickle juice. It was delicious.
So I'm picturing like
Salty sweet.
a chunky soda
Yes.
with ice too.
Yes.
Okay, I actually love that.
It was so
Like,
good.
Sight unseen, if they could do a Dr. Pepper Zero pickle, I would do that.
It was so good. I was like, oh no, this, because the athlete was like, oh, this is gross, crazy fair food, right? And I was like, can I hold on to that?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I carry that one around with me?
But to be
I
clear, they
finished
only
it.
had full calorie Dr.
Yes.
Pepper.
Anyway, as we were eating, I popped on the gram because, you know, it's my birthday. People are wishing me happy birthday. I thought it was really nice. Then I saw someone sent me a screenshot, and their account was something like security protect something or
Oh,
another.
no.
And they were like, hey, Kelsey, noticed this Reddit thread about you. Let me know if you want me to find a way to delete it. And I was like, what is it? And I clicked on the picture, and it was a Reddit thread that was titled like, does anyone else think Kelsey Darragh's retreat is giving cult vibes? And I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, how do I know? Like, how are there like a whole section of the internet talking about me and I don't know it?
Yeah.
So I made the mistake of going to Reddit and going to that thread, which was basically like a Try Guys Hate Reddit community, I guess. And because I am adjacent of that universe.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of Googling my name or like searching for my name in that whole Reddit thing. Zachary,
Oh,
people hate me. And I don't just mean hate. Like, they want me to KMS.
I don't want to give this much life, but like, can you give us a taste?
Bro, when I tell you, it was like she doesn't have any part of her life together. There is no way she should be helping people. She has a disaster. She talks way too much. She has ruined the internet for me. I can't watch that podcast anymore because she's insufferable. She has nobody around her to tell her how awful she is.
I tell you how awful you are all
Every
the
day.
time.
I was like, hello, fucking snake oil salesman, probably gonna be a life coach one day, peddling, always pushing product. What does she even do anymore? She calls herself a filmmaker. Haven't seen anything
oh my
she's
God.
done.
Okay, you've given me a
Bro.
buffet of things.
Bro. And I was sitting there with the athlete, and he's like, what are you reading? And at first I was like, oh my gosh, listen to this one. Like, Kelsey Darragh's cult, like, retreat. Like, hi.
And then you're like reading him single tear.
And it's my birthday. And
Oh,
he's like,
no.
maybe you should stop. Like, we finished eating like 20 minutes ago. And I was locked in, brother. You couldn't tell me shit. I wasn't going to listen to you because I was just locked in.
Okay.
Has been, fucked up face, like just thinks she's something. Bro, it was so bad. And let me just say this. Confidant to confident bottoms. I have done such a a wonderful job of finding my people.
Yeah.
Like, this community does not hate. Like, they give constructive criticism.
Sure.
They're so supportive.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't see this side of the internet for a reason.
But also, like, congrats on having so many haters. Like, that's a great sign.
Is it? Because it didn't feel great.
It's a great sign. Listen, Kelsey, people are trying to destroy Blake Lively right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
she's, the most hated woman on the internet right now, it seems.
So you and Blake.
We're the same girl?
We're the same.
I don't know if I want that, but
you got it. And
listen,
that's the important part.
So Athlete was like, give me that. We're going to go ride some rides. Let's go have fun. Let's go pet the animals. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't care. Tell me why I couldn't stop thinking about these comments. Like, I'm trying to have fun. I get home. We get home at about 1 a.m. because we had to drive back from Orange County and all that. And Athlete goes to bed downstairs. I bring my phone upstairs. I don't ever sleep with my phone upstairs.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it helps me get up in the morning.
I didn't know that.
Get down. Yeah, got to get out. And I wake up. I brought my phone with me to bed. And
You knew you were going to look at Reddit again?
God, I knew. And I went under the covers like a little kid. And I'm just reading these people. And I'm clicking on their profiles to see what else they're writing about. And like, yes, they're hit from outside the club and they can't even get in kind of situation. I'm sure they're miserable people. But I think it was just shocking that I've been on the internet forever. You can't hurt me. There's nothing I haven't heard before, seen before, read before. And this hurt.
Oh, it did?
Because why? Why is it bothering me right now? And it's never bothered me before.
You have been exposing yourself to the internet much longer than I have.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's that classic thing where it can be 400 good comments and then one cruel one or one negative one. And our destructive brain wants to be like, they're telling the truth.
And the weird thing is like, I don't consider, like, the peak of my notoriety was during the BuzzFeed era, where I was online every day. My face was somewhere. It was getting blasted. I was used to.
Your face is getting blasted.
Yeah, it was. I was used to it, you know? And like, I don't think I have enough popularity anymore to warrant these 400 comments
Wait,
and
are there
threads.
really 400
It was
negative?
something 400 something when you searched it. It was like crazy. I just didn't think anybody gave a shit.
Okay, but did you take any time to look up other people?
No.
You should. And you should see how much hate is out there for your peers.
Well, it just goes to show there's an entire thread dedicated to hating the Try Guys, which is like kind of what a job to have. What a thing to wake up and say, I'm going to participate in.
Again, it's insane. I can't relate.
Yeah. And I think the other thing is like, I don't think people have also like an updated belief system about me. You know, like I think they were still looking at me as if I'm this one thing.
Yeah.
And they clearly don't like follow me or see what I'm up to anymore, or don't listen to this podcast, or like I think I've been in a way thought about by people as this like loud sex. A lot of it was about how annoyed people are that I talk about sex all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, they can literally suck my cork.
Yeah. It was unique.
I mean, this is the thing though. Like, I get negative comments about Nikki Glazer on the clips from After Hours all the time.
Why?
People, you should look up Nikki Glazer hate. People, a lot of people.
Oh, so they're not hating on you.
No. Well, no, but people,
unrelatable. Can't relate.
Go,
Me and Nikki Glazer.
Ew, why does he sound like that?
Oh, well, that's homophobic.
People are obviously, people are absolutely cruel towards me. I'm just saying, like, people don't like girls. People don't like anyone talking about sex. People don't like girls talking about sex.
Right. And that's the other thing is majority of these people commenting
are girls.
Women. And I was just like, I don't think about other women that much like that.
I never think about women.
Facts.
Also, you have the love and respect of so many quality people.
That's what I kept reminding myself.
It's literally like, obviously it's hard to not read the comments.
Yeah.
It's hard to not be curious. But like, maybe you learn, maybe this is a lesson.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
not,
for sure.
To not ever.
Never.
Because like, okay, here's another thing. Was there any constructive?
No, that's what I was talking to Tiana about earlier. I was like, I love constructive criticism. Like we send a survey out after the retreat being like, this is anonymous, be as brutally like upfront as you want. And we always get really good feedback and like, oh, here's a good idea. Here's something to change. They're like, this was just a wild accusation.
Of course.
Thought, just splurting out shit about people.
Just rude.
And stuff that I was like, that's not correct.
Totally.
Like the way you're speaking about me. And so I think that was the hardest thing, was the desire not to correct people.
Oh my God.
That was, I think, the thing that was hard.
Wait, did I tell you I wanted to do like a little series called Troll Patrol?
No.
And it's where you like get together with I would get together with like you and we'd look for like hateful comments and then we'd respond as Troll Patrol. And like we'd drag the person back or like correct them or like kind of like fight fire with fire. It could be therapeutic.
Yeah, it could be, but I think
ultimately it feeds the wrong beast.
It feeds the wrong beast. And I think the other part is like as soon as you respond, they're like, oh, I was just having a bad day, or like, I didn't
give
mean
a
this.
fuck. They need to. You know what? I have a really great moment, tangentially speaking.
Yeah.
Is when I first started doing Jeff Lewis's morning show. A lot of people hated me. They were like, "Oh, he's gross. He talks about sex. Same stuff as the kind of you. His voice is annoying." Blah blah blah. And this one woman was so mean via a comment. And I blocked her. And then like cut to like 2 or 3 months later, they had a person call in to the show because the last segment is call in.
Yeah.
And she's like, I just wanted to say like, I wanted to apologize to Zach. I was really rude and like he blocked me, and Zach, I'm so sorry. And I if you unblock me, I promise I'll like never do. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. And thank you for apologizing.
That is nice.
Yeah. But can you block people on Reddit?
No. I
do you
don't
have an account on Reddit?
Yeah.
I've never really been on Reddit.
Don't go.
See, I got to now.
No.
Kelsey.
No.
The whole time you've been talking, I'm like, gonna look up Zach Noe Towers on Reddit. I've got to.
There was one comment about me and you on Guilty Pleasures. We went on an episode where this is how stupid it is. There's an anime we watched, I think. Or was it the anime episode? There was something me and you watched and we went and commented on it, and people were like, her and Zach were...
It could have been your Zach.
No. This was me and you having, you guessed it, with Garrick and I. And it was us, like, it said we were making a bunch of sexual jokes the whole time. And Garrick was just trying. And I was like, first of all, I 100% guarantee you Garrick was not trying to do anything. Garrick's a nasty little freak like us too. He just maybe ain't talking about it all that.
Yeah.
But like it said something about like, yeah, her and her best friend Zach were just about the movie. And then the other one said that I like sexualized a cartoon character.
Good. They should be. They're not real. They're the safest thing to sexualize that's literally ever been invented.
It was like, she is sexualized. I was like, thank God I've never seen this. Because I would live in fear of like speaking.
No, but you know what? I would actually worry about the flip side. Me coming out with a chip on my shoulder and then actually fulfilling a prophecy
And
where I'm
canceling
like,
yourself?
well, not even that, just like being like more sexual to prove a point.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, we were fine the level you were at. Like this one person's criticism gets in your head and like, fuck that person. I'm gonna talk about, getting gang banged by Aladdin and Prince Eric or whatever.
Listen, what you dream about on a Tuesday is not my business. But here's the funniest part. Someone who has gone to my retreat commented back. So there's this like whole thread shitting on the retreat, which, by the way, not that I need to say anything, but the retreat means so much to me and other people and has helped people's lives for the better and blah, blah, blah.
How did the person even have an inside scoop on the retreat?
So they went to one of the retreats, but I don't know who it was.
The shit talker did?
No.
Oh,
this
okay.
person commented to that thread and was like, hey, I actually went to the retreat and everything you're saying is not true. It was a good experience. The price reflects what most retreats cost. That was another big thing, is people were like shitting on the price. And I'm like,
I'm not making a bunch of money here.
I made $0 on both of them.
Totally.
And guess how many like upvotes or like likes that comment had? None. It was at the bottom of the fucking thread because
people
no one wanted to see that one.
No, people aren't there to hear the truth.
Right. So I was just like, oh, I got finally to the bottom of the thing and I saw that comment and I was like, oh, well, here's the answer you all are gossiping about. It's right here. And yet none of you want to read it. It was just wild. There isn't really like an ending to this episode of like bullying, I guess. I'm still just like feeling like, ooh, I feel like I have like a little sunburn. I'm not hurt, but I just feel like a little sunburn.
Of course.
And I think it's also coming at a time where like, you know, I'm questioning what's my next move. Like it's been really hard in the market selling the docs and things. Like it's of course hitting me at a time where I'm like, oh, what am I? What do I like? Am I worth any of this? Like just having doubts.
Yeah, I hear you. But like, I mean, as an outsider and a friend, like you do so much and you do so much well that I think it's a reframing of like, what of the awesome things that I do I want to put a little bit more oomph into?
Yeah, the funniest one was someone shitting on my Deco Den, my caked up products.
God, they left no stone unturned.
Truly, it was so funny.
But I'm telling you, haters, one of the four horsemen of
apocalypse
of fame.
Yeah, it really did make me grateful that I'm not like a big named like celeb or a more well-known online personality. And I'm also grateful that I have a platform to speak about this stuff, because if I was like an actor, I don't know that I would like talk about this.
Of course.
But I have stand-up now. I have the podcast. I have things where I can like talk about that.
You have outlets.
I have outlets.
And you have a lot of people who love and support you.
I appreciate you, confidants, for being here and for supporting this podcast and listening to me have like an off day.
Oh, I didn't think you were off. Your head wrap kind of says off.
Well, it's also Sunday.
It is Sunday.
Sunday, the Lord's Day.
If you like Kelsey as much as I do, please rate and review the pod.
Yes!
Leave a 5-star review to combat all the hate in the world. Be a shining star in a sea of poo-poo.
Speaking of reviews, we have a new review from Taco Time Enthusiast in the United States. Said, for the girls, gays, and theys, it's kind of like having two fun friends having a little chat in your ear. They always seem to bring up subjects that are relevant in my day-to-day life, and it's nice to not only laugh but feel understood. I would run through a brick wall for Kelsey and Zach, and I mean every word of it.
Oh my God! Taco Time!
Taco Time Enthusiast! You're going to make me cry. I'm PMSing for this. Anything to promote?
I'm going on tour soon. I'm also opening for Bob the Drag Queen. I'm part of his tour.
Yes!
So
go
if you
to
just
that.
Check out ZachNeweyTowers.com. I'll be posting dates and stuff there.
Can't wait. Yeah. Hey, just go be nice to someone today, okay?
Yeah.
We'll see you next week, confidants. Love you. Bye. Bonk. Bing bong. Bing bonk. That's fun. That first half was
description right
hilarious.
now.